Hi Taurus, this is your May 2019 reading. Happy birthday to Taurus Sun, and to all of you a very happy start of a new season and a brilliant year ahead of yourself. This is the first time, Taurus, we will be having Uranus in your sign when we are starting the new season, so we can expect a few surprises. Expect to be surprised essentially this month. Not just the birthday surprises, there might be a few surprises that you might be causing. You might be creating a few waves yourselves, because now that Uranus is in your sign, you want to set free. You want to do the things that are true to you. Your self expression is amped up. You want to learn more about yourself. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to move away from the stagnant situation. And the new moon that is happening on 4th of May in your sign is a very, very evolutionary new moon. It is about moving away from stagnancy. It is about moving away from a situation that is not serving you well. If you're a Taurus sun, it could be in the house of your career. In terms of your career, you want to change your career. If you're a Taurus moon, it could be your personal situation, your place of living that you want to change. If you're a Taurus rising, it could be the way you present yourself to the world, who you want to be known as. You want to change that. Normally, Taurus, in your season, we try to make sense of things we have. We try to create value. Because you are a fixed sign, you tend to create value from the things we have. But now with Uranus in your sign, status quo is not an option anymore. It is not an option that will continue for a long run. And in the season of Taurus, we want to initiate things that are long run, that are grounded, that have abundance written all over it, that we want to grow in future. Your sign is a sign who knows where to put their efforts. You know who to invest in, what to invest in, and how much to invest in. So at this point in time, at the start of the month, you will find yourself standing on a crossroad where you know at the core of your being that something has to end. Something has to be left behind because it is not fulfilling you. And you will find the support, the faith, the lack of fear within yourself to take this leap of faith. Something has to end to start new. There's a sacrifice that is required of the past, of a dysfunctional past, to move forward. Faith is required to go for something different. And you will speak up. You're probably looking to communicate more with your surroundings, which in the past you might not have done. You want to connect with your immediate environment. You want to seek support from your immediate environment. You will be surprised, Taurus, right now, that the answers that you're looking for will be hidden in your immediate environment. The support that you're looking for will be hidden in your immediate environment. But this shift will require you to release an old way of thinking. Release the, I'm sorry to say, but rigidity of old belief system that this is who I can become. You will become more receptive to new ideas. You will receive inputs which will help you move forward. In the first 3 or 4 days of the month, they are all about opening yourselves to ending something and releasing the old belief system. The belief system outside your comfort zone, outside your religion, outside your country, needs to be adopted for you to expand further. You need to believe in an idea that previously you did not feel the conviction in. The road to success for you is to communicate, is to interact, is to network, is to engage with your immediate environment. It is to remove the old boundaries, and they might be comfortable boundaries, but they are hemming you in. There's a blockage that we have created for ourselves. It could be your old education. You feel that you need to make sense of your old education, because of which you do not want to go for a new education or a change in career. It could be your religion. You do not want to relocate because of some connection with your religion, with your father, with your country, with your old belief system, with your mentors in the past who have invested in you. You do not want to leave that behind to start something new, but you realize at the start of the month, because there's a cardinal T square involving Mercury, your mind, who gets it. You just get it. You just get it at that time that something has to end and I need to become somebody else. You become very, very open to change. You're not trying to be your old self anymore. You're listening to yourself more, to your intuition more, and your intuition guides you to go for a complete transformation, to become somebody else. And you get the faith, the confidence, the impulse to go ahead for that around 3rd of May, in my view. 3rd of May is when you start feeling the conviction in this, that I need to leave something behind and go for something completely new. This could be in form of you deciding that I need to take a new course, I need to go into a new job, I need to solve an old legal issue which is stopping me from moving forward, start a new legalization process, start relocation, start writing a book, start publishing. The idea gains conviction as the month progresses. You already have a seed of that planted in your mind, but as your season comes and your new moon of 4th of May comes, you become more and more sure about it. And on 4th of May, when we have the beautiful new moon in your sign Taurus, that's when the new chapter begins. And as I said, Sun is moving ahead of Mercury and Venus right now. So actions are moving ahead of us having full information. Don't try to fill all the gaps right now. They will come in. As the month progresses, Mercury moves into your sign and it meets Saturn and Pluto around 16th and 18th of May. You'll get more conviction. You'll get more information. In fact, after 11th of May, you'll start feeling more sure about taking this leap of faith, moving away from what you were doing earlier. You want to do something that fulfills you more, that makes you feel more secure, and it could involve relocation. It could involve moving out of a comfort zone. It could involve leaving something that you knew to be you behind. The focus is on you, your goals, your fulfillment, your self-expression, and your energy, vitality, and confidence will only increase as the month progresses and you start acting on your impulses, on your intuition, on your vision. There's a revived sense of self which comes through, which you have never felt ever before in your lifetime, because Uranus is supercharging you from inside. It is like a lightning bolt which hits us and we are not the same after we've gone through it. Whether you're a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, you'll feel it. Especially if you're a Taurus sun, you'll feel it in your professional life. If you're a Taurus moon, you'll feel it in your personal life. You'll want to relocate. If you're a Taurus rising, you'll want to change how you present yourself to the world. You want to be known as somebody else. Taurus, your sign will lead our generation to new innovation, to next innovation in the industry, in the financial industry, in the banking industry, in the stock market industry, in the material industry, in the artistic industry, in the farming industry, in the fashion industry, the arts, the creativity, the finer things of world. You are a fixed sign, a earth sign. You're here to create earthly things which are for benefit of all. You're here to create innovation in the earthly matters. And you're ready for it right now. This new moon, which is happening at 14 degree of Taurus, will impact everybody, all of you, but especially people who have planets around 14 degree of Taurus, which is around 12 to 16 degree of Taurus. You'll feel it very, very strongly. But as the sun moves forward, the further degrees will also feel it, because the sun and the Saturn and Pluto contact, which is being made around 11th and 13th of May, is happening around 19 to 23 degree. So even beyond 14 degree, you'll feel it. 14 degree, if you're a Taurus sun, is around 5th or 6th of May born. And there is no challenge to this new start. It's like It will feel like a no-brainer. It will flow naturally. It will feel like this is something that you were naturally supposed to evolve to. This is happening at 14 degree of Taurus, which in Zambian astrology, it is shown as crayfish or crawfish that are groping towards the land. While high above the shore, a modern city rises above the ruins of an ancient civilization. We are rising above our old muck, old stagnant situation. We are moving out of stagnancy, out of an oppressive situation, a negative situation. We are not getting stuck anymore. We are rising above it. We are not stuck in a shell anymore. The tenacity, the determination, the persistency that you feel within yourself to demand something better for you. You're respecting your right to own something, and you own it. This has a quality of Venus and Mars. It's not a stagnant degree. It is a degree of human evolution. It's a degree of Karl Marx. It's a degree of people who are beautiful, cheerful, but they like change. It's 1 degree in Taurus that's not fixed at all. This is coming with the star of Alamac. So if you start something right now, a new business, a new book, a new publication, or a new writing project or relocation of your house, it has success written all over it, because the star of Alamac is known for fame, for prominence, for success, for support from the cosmos. This is a star which is attached with Audrey Hepburn, Adele, George Clooney. Adele just ended her marriage. It was a stagnant situation. She did not believe that she could evolve from that current situation, and she took a difficult call. We have decided we want something more. Now, what needs to change in our external reality for that to happen? We are refusing to be oppressed anymore, as we have seen the light. We have decided we want something more, and you're working very, very hard on creating the tools to progress to the next level in your career. It could be that you need to take a course. It could be that you've been working very hard. I know a lot of Taurus, they've taken educational courses to change their career. But maybe you do not believe that you'll be able to go for a different career. Right now, with Saturn South Node coming together for the first time in your house of belief system, there are shackles that are coming off from your sense of adventure. There could be an actual event involving your belief system, involving your father figure, or a mentor, or a legal issue that stokes you, that pulls you, that puts you in a tight spot until you solve it, until you get through it. Because Saturn makes things a little bit painful, so we break out of it. And this will come easily to you. Saturn is making a positive aspect with you right now, especially if you have planets around 20 degree of Taurus, which is if you're born around 10th of May. Right now, Saturn is making you very, very disciplined to break through. It is giving you the conviction to break through. All the way from 19 to 23 degree of Taurus, which is around 9th or 10th of May born to about 13th or 14th of May born, you'll be feeling this conviction within yourself that you want to break out and do something different. And that is exactly what you do. You end something at the start of the month. Between 1st and 3rd of May, you have Mercury making a T-square. So you register that in your mind that you need to end something. Then 6th to 9th of May, your heart catches up and you get more conviction within your heart that I need to start something different. And something old has to be lovingly released. There's a restriction, an old oppressive situation, an old limiting situation that needs to be released, and you do exactly that and take the leap of faith. And you go for it. 14 degree of Taurus is, and we'll see that it's a degree of democratic socialism. It's about doing things for the better of all. And we'll see, I know it's not a popular notion, but it's a degree of Karl Marx, and it is known for democratic socialism becoming more prominent in society. Marx actively asked that working class should organize revolutionary action to topple the capitalism. It's about getting the right resources, getting the right worth for our talents. It's about getting the true, true value for what you deserve. You've been working very, very hard. Are you getting the true worth, the true excitement, the true value for your talents right now? You're breaking through in any unconscious pattern which was stopping you back, any fear that was holding you back from getting your true share. You're breaking through of that, and you'll feel it in your bones around 11th of May. After the breakthrough, 11th of May, when moon is in positive energy with you, you feel it in your bones. You'll feel the conviction to go ahead with it, and you start making the right steps. The approvals come through, the agreement come through, the support comes through between 11th to 13th of May. That is how things work, right? When we want something so badly, the cosmos get together to support us in that. But some over the top action is required, which around 5th of May, with Mars and Jupiter meeting together, you do a little bit of over the top action. You decide to break through. You decide to go a little bit impulsive here, being a little bit careful that we are not overextending ourselves financially on 5th of May, because when Mars and Jupiter do a opposition to each other, there is a positive event expected, but we can get a little bit of risk it all kind of a person. So if you're investing, be a little bit careful on 5th of May in terms of overextending financially. You'll feel very, very powerful right now, and your desire will be very, very high, but we are being asked to moderate our action. Our desire action would require a little bit of adjustment right now. How we act on our desires, how we go after them, will require a little bit of middle ground here, which is not foreign to you. You are a earth sign, but Mars is right now in Gemini, and Mars in Gemini gets a little bit all over the place. It gets a little bit scattered. So we invest in too many things. We start too many fires. We start too many sources of income. We invest in too many directions. We start looking at money avenues in multiple directions, and we overextend ourselves while doing that. So be a little bit careful of that. That's just one thing I want you to be careful about. But other than that, we are progressing very, very fast, and you'll feel it around 11th to 13th of May. There is something that is coming through. Maybe a past issue. You see a positive event happen to show you that you're moving in the right direction. When Saturn and Sun meet together on 11th of May, you get that either a reward of the past coming through, or you get an approval to go ahead. But you'll see that there's a positive sign that comes through. It's a very, very balanced energy. If you have been looking to resolve a legal issue, if you've been looking to legalize, if you've been looking to relocate, if you've been looking to close a foreign deal with somebody who is different from you, you're looking to get engaged in foreign transactions or relocation, or take an educational course, take a certification, 11th to 13th of May is the best time to do it. You'll feel the conviction, you'll feel the confidence, and authority figures will be supportive of you right now. There's a ease in taking on responsibility. There's patience, there's attention to detail, there's support, there is influence, there's keen insight that comes through right now. You'll feel very, very focused, especially if you have planets between 19 to 23 degree of Taurus, which means if you're born between 10th of May to 13th or 14th of May. And 13th or 14th of May are very, very good days for you. Virgo moon is in positive energy with you. You'll feel very stabilized. The outcomes are very, very positive. There is a grand trine which will be formed, including you, in earth signs on 13th of May. When a grand earth trine is formed, we get earthly success. We get earthly success. There is a positive earthly event, material event that happens that propels us forward. And you'll see that on 13th of May. You'll be propelled forward in a material sense. This is happening in your positive karma houses. There is karmic retribution of the past coming through your way, a payback coming your way right now. And you'll feel it like a fresh infusion of faith, fresh infusion of confidence, fresh infusion of monetary success coming your way at this time. And then on 15th of May, we have Venus moving into your sign. That is beautiful. We attract more success. We attract love. We attract abundance when Venus is in our sign. And from 15th of May all the way to early part of June, you will be attracting success. You will be attracting love. You'll be attracting expensive things. It's a good time to make investments after 15th of May, all the way till 8th of June. And at that time, Mars will also move into positive aspect with you. So you'll feel the energy return further after 15th of May. Things start turning in your favor. 15th of May is also when we get higher inspiration. You'll get new insights and ideas on that day, which you should note down for future. Especially if you have planets around 18 degree of Taurus, you should take a note of those. 18 degree of Taurus is around 9th of May born. So just take a note of that day. You'll get new brilliant ideas, new vision of future. What can you do going forward? And then from 16th to 19th of May is when we start putting things to paper. Mercury becomes visible. It's a good time to put down things in stone for long term, because that's exactly what we do in your sign. When the season is Taurus, we put down things in paper for long term. So documentation, agreements, going for a course, enrollment, signing of contracts. 16th to 19th of May are the best time to do it. And in fact, on 18th of May, you might receive some additional piece of information. You might receive additional piece of information on how you can generate more value, how you can create more financial abundance for yourself. This is also the day when Venus and Uranus are meeting together, and there might be a little bit of surprising news or information that comes to you. Apart from 8th of May, 18th of May is the third contact of Uranus with one of your planets. And that is the time when a personal surprise could happen. Maybe within your heart, you make up your mind to relocate. Or within your heart, you make up a mind about a relationship. If you've been sitting on the fence, you decide either ways. You make up your mind. It's a very emotionally influential energy. It's an energy which will sway you either ways, but it would move you in a direction which is more exciting for you, more freedom for you, more conviction on who you are. It's not about moving away because you're bored. It's just that it's not part of your future destiny. But it could be that we go deeper into another situation. We go deeper into a partnership. We go deeper into a romantic situation. We go deeper into a investment opportunity, because that is part of our future. Just be ready emotionally on that day that there might be certain unexpected events that could happen. And that brings me to the full moon, the spiritual, the deep, the warming full moon of 18th of May at 27 degree of Scorpio. This is happening in your house of partnerships, in your house of partnership with other people. This is how you want to relate on a one-on-one basis with other people. There's a light which is thrown and an information is revealed on this full moon of 18th of May about what you truly want. What kind of a partner do you want? What kind of a relationship you want? This is a very, very raw, deep, mysterious, soulful full moon. And there is some amount of information overload that is coming with it, some amount of information download that is coming with it. We are realizing what we want and then taking a decision whether to go fully into a partnership or away from it. This could be financial in nature as well. This could be emotional in nature. Our emotions are felt very, very deeply at this time and very, very intimately. It will uncover your own depth, your own power, your sexuality, your intimacy. This can be financial in nature. We decide that this partnership or this is the kind of client I want to go for, or this is a financial way of making money that I want to end. It is not part of my future program. And we go ahead with that. On 18th of May, Moon is meeting Jupiter. You feel at ease with it. You feel this is exactly what you wanted to do. This is exactly what your soul wanted. But you were not getting either the courage previously to end it, or you were not getting the courage to close it. This could be you deciding to propose, if that's the way to go, next step. You're deciding to go to the next level with a person. And it will bring out a magical, it's like feeling the love from high above. This is happening at a degree which is very, very spiritual, very magical in nature, very healing in nature. It's about receiving love from beyond. It's about receiving healing from beyond. You receive insights from higher realms here, from your dreams, from your fantasies, from your intuition. In Samian astrology, 27th degree of Scorpio is shown as the king of fairies bends affectionately over the sleeping figure of Puck and sprinkles him or her with pixie dust. This is magical. Watch your dreams, watch your intuition. We recenter ourselves spiritually here. We decide to go. This is not an ambivalent degree. This is deciding, this is what I'm going for. This is a fixed degree. This is you fixing your future. This is you deciding this is the path I want to take. This is the commitment, either professionally or in my personal life, that I want to take. And I decide this is how I want to go ahead. And then you start working on that. You feel at ease with it. By 21st, 23rd of May, when Moon is in Capricorn, you feel settled with it. Sun and Mercury are also moving in your house of finances at the time. You start evaluating how this new situation will serve you in your financial situation. How would financially this would work out? You speak about it. You get the confidence in it. What kind of talents I need to create? If it's a business venture, what kind of talents I need to create to come up to the power? If it's a personal situation, you feel the confidence within yourself to do what you have decided. And then on 22nd of May, we act on it. Mars meets Uranus. You're ready to act differently, and it's in positive energy with you. The actions now are in positive energy with you. You feel vital to take those steps. You feel inspired to act on your path. You communicate with people in your surrounding. You start actively connecting in a different way with your immediate environment now. You open up to your immediate environment now. You seek support from your immediate environment now because the blockage has been removed. Psychologically and physically, you have decided to take a certain path in your personal life. This is, in my view, especially true for your personal situation. Because Moon is, for you, is about personal situation. So you might decide that this is how I want to connect. This is how I will get my fair share. How do I connect with my partner? And then that results in a healing of faith. 24th to 25th, when Moon is in Aquarius, be a little bit careful that these states could be a little bit high on emotion. Mars is also meeting Chiron, so there might be some past hurt that you did not know as you try to connect with people in your surroundings in a different way. There are past fears that show up, but you have to continue to work. You have to continue to connect with your surroundings. You have to continue to talk. You have to continue to communicate. And that's the only way the fear will go away. That's the only way the old restriction will go away. Continue to educate yourself, absorb a lot of information, read a lot, communicate a lot, get into the information overload if you must at this point in time, and you'll absorb it very fast right now. The energy is in line for you to act and communicate and talk to a lot of people and go and get a lot of new talents and information. And then on 26th of May, when Sun and Chiron are together, there's a healing which is experienced. In fact, all the way from 26th to 28th of May, when Moon is meeting Neptune and it's in Pisces, that's an energy that you should utilize to heal yourself. Leverage it to heal yourself and move forward. On 29th of May, Mercury and Neptune are meeting together in a square. This happened at the end of April as well, but with Mars involved, this is the time when misinformation and gossip will be doing rounds. So don't invest in a get-rich-quick scheme. Be careful of what financial investment ideas are coming to you. There will be some amount of deception in the air around 28th, 29th, 30th of May. So I would suggest you to not financially get invested at the time. A good time would be 31st of May to invest. 31st of May is when Venus and Saturn are meeting together. There could be something very positive that you get invested in. And that's the time to move forward with education. That's the time to move forward and do something, especially if you have planets around 19 degree or 10th of May born Taurus. So that's the exciting month ahead, Taurus. What a beautiful progress, and at a speed, breakneck speed. I mean, this is a month in which you will think that things are just moving very, very fast, and that's just the way it has to be, because we're just resolving the past fears and getting over it. Talk to your environment, connect with people, connect with your immediate environment, seek support from your immediate environment. You'll be surprised. Your cousins, your siblings, your acquaintances will just help you if you just go ahead and seek that support and communicate. Learn new things. We are right now in cadent houses. We are growing. This is a year, I spoke about it earlier as well, when your cadent houses are involved, which means that we are preparing for the progress in the career next year. We are preparing to become way more successful than we have ever been next year when we have North Node, North Node shift sign. That's when we'll move out of the cadent houses, and it becomes the time to reap the benefit. So invest in your future right now. Good luck for that, and happy birthday again to Taurus Sun, and to all of you, a beautiful, beautiful season ahead. I'm so grateful to be part of your journey. Thank you so much.